About measure phase. The measure phase is where you let the process speak. You are not trying to change anything at this point. All you are doing in measure is collecting enough data to be able to categorize the current process. The key elements in the measure phase. Process mapping. Start by mapping the current process, outlining in detail each step that must be completed for the final results to be achieved. For a business service application, it might be the customer ordering and invoicing process, or it might be the entire production process in a computer manufacturing facility. Measurement plan. Find out how to measure and collect reliable data on the current process. The plan should outline who collects the data, how often, when in the process, the recording methods, and how you pull that data into a central database. Most organizations will already have data collection structures in place, but you may need to set up additional ones. In business services, it could be formally recording the hours of rework that goes into collecting additional information from clients. In manufacturing, it may be collecting machine temperature sensor data, typically only used by operators, and feeding this into a central database so it can be analyzed over time. Data collection over a defined period of time. How much data do I need? The amount of data and the period of time required depends on several factors, including the cost of collection, the frequency of measurement, and the urgency of the project. Ensure you don't rush ahead with data that is unfinished or hasn't had enough collection time. The rule of thumb is 30 to 50 data points, as this gives a large enough sample to handle statistically, although sometimes this is difficult to achieve. Let us take an example, collecting data for defect rates. To measure defect rates on a process, start with reject rate data and then expand to look at other process parameters. Look across the entire process from a number of different angles. For example, rejects per lot, rejects over time, quality reject characteristics, personnel on shift, quality test effectiveness, and what happens at different stages in the process. Data should be collected on each of these. You should also ask yourself, what are the drivers that could lead to variation? Example, a heating element, temperature, pressure, operator actions, supplier amount, and range. These measurement points should be clear from the process map. Collect data on each of these as well. Remember, at this point, you are not trying to solve the problem. You are just trying to categorize it. People involved in the measure process. Measure phase is where you need to involve your process and operator personnel. They will be the ones collecting and monitoring the data and will need to ensure its quality. Here, it's vital to communicate exactly why you need the data and how it might help. During data collection, people may not readily share it or might question it, but it is important to collect it. In this phase, you don't need to know why. You just need to collect it. If staff don't see the value in collecting it, there will be data quality issues. Remember, good data quality is vital for making good decisions. Here, measure phase is about collecting as much data as possible to help paint a picture of the current processes that are related to your problem. It isn't about finding a solution. In fact, it doesn't even try to find the cause of the problem. It only seeks to measure the current process using concrete, reliable data. Similarly, it doesn't aim to analyze the data. It is done in the next phase, the analyze phase.